welcome to my channel. It is time. It is time. I've been trying to wait a little bit longer. I want to wait a little bit longer, but there are some changes going on in my life that I need to talk to you guys about. So here it is, my life update video. So the last couple of months have changed dramatically. I'm gonna tell you guys this. This has been a very hard summer for us, but it's also been a very great summer for us. A couple months ago, and sorry if I get really emotional, it still sucks, but a couple months ago, back in April, husband called me. He told me the day before that they're gonna be laying people off at Walgreens. Now, if you guys don't know, my husband works for Walgreens, or he worked for Walgreens. There's a distribution center near our house. He worked there for almost 19 years. He started off like doing pharmaceutical returns, where he would like return all the medicines that get returned from pharmaceutical companies, and then he ended up becoming a leader or a manager of people that like load, you know, stuff into the totes and send them to the store. And then later on, he ended up getting a position like right around when Charlotte was born. So Charlotte's 5. He got a position right when she was born, I think, of a security officer. But not like an officer, but a security job. So he went to school to become a cop when he was in college. And so this was a perfect job. So what he would do is like, he'd be right when you walked in the building. He'd like check out the trucks. He would check out like security footage. He would check stuff that's going on in the stores. Like there are times where he would mention something to me about a store, and like I'm like, I know how stores run. He has no idea how stores ran. I did. He didn't. He just knows like how the stores got their freight, how they put them away. But for anything else, like computer-wise and couponing-wise, he had nothing. And I remember all throughout the years, you guys like, could you ask your husband? My husband doesn't know squat. I know more about that. But anyways, he was doing security where he would, and he volunteered to work all the time. Like he was always volunteering to work. He got paid for it. But he was mentioning that they're going to start laying off people. And I'm like, okay. The next day, the day before his 19th year, so his 18th and 364th day at Walgreens, the day before his 19th year, he called me at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He's like, I just got laid off. And I'm like, what? He's like, I just got laid off. Now, Graham messes with me all the time, where I'm like, I don't believe you. I don't. Like, I'm thinking he's just messing with me. And like, that is something that he's never messed with me about. But I still can't take him serious because he's just like that type of person. And so I have his location on my phone. And he was actually coming home. And I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. And they gave him a big package of severance pay. So he did get paid for Walgreens. And he told me not to say anything because he wanted to make sure he got all of his money from Walgreens before I bashed the company. Because I was pissed. I was pissed. And they literally screwed, I mean, they didn't screw him over pay-wise, but they screwed him over. Like, he's done so much. He was, like, doing HR stuff there and everything. And so, we were just, like, in shock. And I had a very emotional week because I'm like, what are we going to do? Because now with him not working at Walgreens, it was messing up with my couponing because I loved getting that discount. But I was able to get the discount for 2 more months after that. And then so he said he basically wanted to take a break on, you know, just kind of wanted to relax before he started looking for a job. We were supposed to go on vacation in June and we canceled it because he was in the middle of getting interviews and he didn't want to get like a call and be away in case he needed to go to an interview because, you know, sometimes they want to schedule it the next day. So we ended up canceling our vacation that we were supposed to go to, which was fine. It was totally fine. If you guys have been following me, we've been going on a lot of road trips this summer. I ended up getting a Wisconsin historical pass. I got it around Black Friday and I got it like super, super cheap. And there's a bunch of like historical museums in the state of Wisconsin. A lot of them are all within where I live. There's a couple of them that are farther away. But I ended up getting a pass, and I'm like, well, let's take advantage of that because it's already paid for. We've been to 2 of them. We were going to go to another one, but it was just too hot. But we plan on doing a couple more before the season ends. So we got that. We've just been going to a lot of road trips. We've been to Milwaukee a couple times. We've been to Chicago a couple times. We're going to my parents' house a couple times in the next couple weeks. So we've been doing a lot of things here and there, a little day trip. We went to a Brewers game. If you guys are not familiar, baseball, for a first time for us in 10 years. It was the first time for the kids. So we've been doing a lot of stuff here and there, and that's one thing that I absolutely love. So as of today, today it is, was it August 6th, I think? I'll be posting this video. Today is Tuesday, August 6th. He still does not have a job. From April 14th till now, he does still not have a job. He is currently getting unemployment, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. He is, he's a person where he has ADD and I have ADD, and he always wants to keep busy. So that's why we've been doing a lot of stuff to get out of the house. But I feel like it's constantly, I gotta get him out of the house, and it sucks. It sucks. So yeah, so he does not have a job. He had a job lined up, and we just found out yesterday that he didn't get it. It was between him and another person, and that was a job that was perfect hours for us, but it just couldn't happen. So now there's another job that he's in the middle of that has been going on for months. I feel like it's been a month and a half, but we've been waiting. And then there's another job. So he has been applying and all this stuff, but we just can't catch a break. But for me, he did tell me that I needed to get a job. Now, if you guys know me, I have worked retail for almost 20 years. I worked at a grocery store, I worked at Walmart, I worked at a home improvement store, Menards. I don't want to go back to retail. From working retail for 20 years, I do not want to go back. So he says that I need to find a job that I can work on during the kids' schedule. So there was a job that I applied for, and didn't get it at my kids' school, but I did apply to the school in the next town over, which is all the same district. So I will be a recess monitor. So what I will be doing for 4.5 hours every single day is I'll be outside with the kids, watching them while they play on the recess, you know, hanging out, interacting with kids, and then if it's like too cold or rainy, I'll be inside watching them in the classrooms and stuff. So it's a little bit of a job, but it will kind of mix with me couponing. So I'm happy I got a job, but that is another thing that I have put a lot of thought in. Now, I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years now. I did it right when my son Ben was born, right after he was born, so he'll be 10 next month. 10. So I have decided I'm not stopping from doing my YouTube stuff. Like, I'm still gonna do my like Walgreens, or I'm still gonna be doing like my Amazon Prime, you know, haul like that. I'll still do a couple hauls here and there, but couponing, I'm gonna kind of put, I want to put a hiatus on it, but I might go back to it every once in a while, but I won't have a set schedule, because like I would love to go to Walmart before I had to go to work, but then I have to get ready for the kids, and Graham might be working at that time, so I can't do like Walmart, and I hate doing it in the evening when it's like super, super busy. So Walmart I may or may not do anymore. Walgreens, it might be hit or miss. I might show some deals here and there, like Black Friday I'll still share with those kind of deals, but I will be planning on pushing like more online deals like Amazon, and just anything that I see I will try to do it. But I also suffer from depression, and I'm burnt out, you guys. I am severely burnt out, and you have noticed that I am burnt out. I have other stuff to do in my house, and I can't do it because my brain just won't let me do it. And I want to work on that stuff. I just can't. So with me not doing, you know, with me not setting a schedule on YouTube, I can kind of get some stuff done. Now, I was also thinking, like, I still want to do more YouTube videos, but couponing, I'm going to try to do some stuff here and there. But I want to do like meal prep stuff. Like if Graham does get this one job, he'll work till like 6 p.m. And I kind of want to have it where I can have dinner on the table ready for him. And I want to do more home cooked meals, you know, stuff that we can all sit at the table and eat together. So I was thinking of, you know, doing some videos where I go grocery shopping like once a week and figure out all the meals that we're going to make. And then kind of just show you guys my haul of stuff that I have and stuff that I already have at the house. So I'm kind of thinking of something kind of like that, you know. And then if you guys are interested in certain recipes, I can always make videos for that. Like right now, I'm so hardcore on making taco dip. I've never made taco dip, and I'm like really want to make it. And I do have some food videos on my channel that I've made a lot of views off of. So I kind of want to do something like that, and then also trying to get like my house back together. Like my house, I just need to get rid of a lot of stuff, and you know, YouTube hauls sometimes don't always help, but I have been cutting back on a lot of stuff like that. So I'm just going to give you guys a heads up that I'm going to try to do Walmart this coming Thursday. I might post this video today or tomorrow, but this Thursday, this Walmart might be my last haul. I don't know for sure. I will let you guys know when I film my videos, because I still might do a video this week, and then I still might do a video next week, but then the following week I have orientation at the school, and then the following week I have another orientation at the school. So I have like 2 weeks left of doing Walmart if I choose to do that. Walgreens I will continue doing until I find out when my husband works. Now he will be working like odd shifts. He'll work the same day, or he'll still work the same shifts, but he'll work odd shifts. So like he'll work a couple days and then he'll be off a couple days, and then he'll work a couple days, and it's just a weird shift. So it's always gonna be different every single week. So we don't know his quite schedule until he gets this job. And if things change, things change. But I am severely burnt out with Walgreens. I've just been having nothing but problems with them lately, and I just can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. And so yeah, so I know you guys will be sad, but like I don't want to stop helping you guys, but I just need it mentally. I need it. And I mean, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sundays and on Thursdays to go to Walmart, and I don't need to wake up that early, but I like to go when the store is not so busy, and I'm just so exhausted. I'm exhausted all the time. All the time. So just wanted to share with you guys on that stuff, because I put a lot of thought in it, and I was talking to my parents and friends about it. My mom doesn't understand. Oh, you're just better off, you know, not doing it. No, it's not that. Like, she doesn't understand. She hates it that I can't ever do stuff with my family because I have to do videos on Sunday. And it's like, you don't understand, Mom. That is my job. I get paid for that. But what I'm going to say is YouTube sucks for getting paid right now. YouTube sucks. I'm just going to say, I used to make a lot of money where I didn't have to work. And ever since COVID, I've gotten less and less and less. I've gotten less and less and less every single time. There are people surpassing me that just recently started channels. And I'm like, well, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And it just puts me in this depression mode that I'm like, I'm not good enough. I mean, my videos used to get 10,000 views. I barely get 2 or 3. 2 or 3. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, because I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to Walgreens. I get to the store around 7-ish. I leave the store at like 8:30. And then I film. It's almost 9 o'clock by the time I leave the store. And then it's 10 o'clock by the time I get home. So right there, that's 4 hours. 4 hours that I've already wasted, you know, doing videos for you guys. And then I do TikTok stuff, and I don't even get paid off of TikTok, and I'm not complaining. I just do it to share with you guys. But then I spend another hour doing all that stuff. So I spend 5, and then don't even get me started on the hour I spent the night before preparing for everything. It's not worth it. I put 5 or 6 hours in there, and I barely get paid like 20, 30, 40 bucks. Not worth it. It isn't. It isn't. But my channel is just not getting to where I want, and I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, you know, it's just not helping. It's just not helping. Etsy's became a joke. 2 summers ago, I was selling these, you know, 100 envelope challenges. I could not keep up. I had to shut my Etsy shop down to sell them. Now I have so much of it, I can't sell it. I've discounted it. I still can't sell it. I want to sell stuff that is easy. I used to sell teacher gifts. Every year I would sell like 100 of those a year. So this year I prepared to sell 100 of them. How many did I sell? 11. 11. Cat ornaments, dog ornaments, I usually sell a couple hundred of those. 50. Not even. So, and I know right now like the world is not doing the greatest, and I totally understand that, but I'm just not making it. And I kind of like it that I can catch breaks every once in a while, but Etsy's a joke. YouTube is a joke. It's just not worth my time. Another thing is, a couple months ago, was it back in February and March, I woke up one day and I was in extreme pain. I could not move. My whole arm was completely numb and tingly. I still have numbness in my fingers. I found out I had a pinched nerve, and I did everything that I could. I kept you guys updated in my videos. I went to a chiropractor. I went to a physical therapist. I was on meds, which I hated because I ended up gaining 20 pounds from being on that medication. 20 pounds I gained, and I still have not lost it. I've been trying to be active. I went for walks for a long time, but the weather's been so hot, the mosquitoes are just ridiculous. I can't go outside and walk. I've been trying to cut back on snacking, and I've been trying to eat like healthier here and there. Can't lose the weight. I cannot lose the weight. I started taking B12, apple cider vinegar, and vitamin C vitamins along with a daily vitamin, and I feel a little bit healthier, but I can't lose the weight. I cannot lose the weight, and that's what makes me mad. But 20 pounds I gained just by taking these meds that help me with the pain, and I'm like, I was at the point where I'd rather be in the pain because I got sick of gaining weight. Yeah. And I get depressed because it's like, I want to go back to what I was last summer. I was like almost, I think it was almost 160 pounds last summer. I'm 204 right now. It's ridiculous. So that's one thing I'm glad about me working, is because I'll kind of be outside and about, you know, getting used to being on my feet again. But, you know, that's just the way it is. But anyways, so I ended up going to a neurologist back, was it in June? The beginning of June, I had an appointment. They called me up one day. They're like, hey, can you come in the next day? We were supposed to go to Minneapolis that week. I says, yeah, we'll just go before we leave for Minneapolis. They're like, oh, perfect. So I met with a neurologist, and he ended up saying that the way I am, I'm okay for now. It could come back. He said that I might need surgery depending on if it goes back. But he says the way you're acting right now, you seem like you can handle the pain. I'm not in any pain right now except my numbness on my fingers. But he's like, it could come back, or it might not come back. It might have gone away on its own, or it could come back worsen. So he says if it does come back, I would possibly need 3 options. I could have surgery in the front of my throat, I could have surgery on the back of my neck, or I would have some kind of shot. Now, he didn't say cortisone, but he did say some kind of other shot. But he's like, just leave it for now. My neck has been hurting me a little bit lately when I sleep. I ended up having to sleep with a pregnancy pillow for a long time. That helped me out a lot because I was going on 30 minutes of sleep. For 2 weeks straight, I would go on 30 minutes of sleep because I was in so much pain. I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish that on anybody. I was in so much pain I couldn't even read. So I ended up, I have this other pillow that I tried using when I was in pain. It didn't work, but now it helps me now. I have like this molded pillow that helps me. But I've been having problems with my neck. I tried to like stretch it out and all that stuff, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is pretty much that is going on with my life. I'm sorry to let you guys drag. I wanted to post the video right away, but then Graham told me to wait because he wanted to wait till he got paid from Walgreens. And that's all said and done, but I'm going to tell you guys this. Walgreens is not doing the greatest. They're not. They are letting go of a lot of people. They ended up closing a couple of their locations. I heard that they were closing like 2 or a couple thousand stores down, but then I heard that's not true, so I don't know what is going on. It was apparently false advertising, but they are closing stores down. I noticed a lot of stores went from 24-hour stores to like 18-hour stores, or they close at 11 and then open at 7 a.m. I've noticed a lot of stores are like that. Every time I shop, I'm always seeing somebody shoplift at the store that I shop at every Sunday. It is not a safe store. I have to lock my car up when I have a lock on my steering wheel because there's so much bad stuff that happens in that area. But I've only felt out of place every once in a while, but I hurry up and get in my car, lock the door and stuff. But Walgreens is not doing the greatest. And if you guys notice, it's the same sales over and over again. Like, I feel like Olay and Old Spice have been on sale every single week for months. Months. It's the same thing. Same thing. Unless you have the digital coupons, it's not worth getting, but I've just got sick of getting the same stuff. I miss the day when we could get so much variety, and that's one thing I like about Walmart is we get variety of stuff. But like I said, Walgreens is not doing the greatest. And I want to say a lot more stuff about that company, but I can't because Graham left on good terms. And I just hate how they screwed him over. yeah, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so he's had no job for almost 4 months. 4 months, and he's been trying. So we've been a little bit tight on money, and that's why I say you guys get what you guys can get, however you can get it, because you never know somebody's financial situation. Like, we are still doing okay. You know, he was getting paid from them, and then, you know, he was getting severance and everything. So like, we're doing okay, but you know, we just don't know how long until he has a job. So, and we don't know how long unemployment will go because he's got to do all this stuff. So it sucks. It sucks. But that was everything that I wanted to explain to you guys about. But I'm not leaving you, and if you have any questions, you guys can always send me messages. I'm always chit-chatting with some of you guys. But yeah, I will try to do some other kind of videos. I've always wanted to do more crafting stuff, and so like, I have stuff set up to do more crafting and reviews. Like, that stuff I really like doing. I just can't do it, but with my kids being gone, I can always try to film before I have to go to work, because I'll get like an hour and a half to myself before the kids go to school. So I'm gonna try to get like dressed before they go to school, and then I can just kind of do whatever I want before that. But yeah, so that is how my life is going right now. But I have been on the depressed side, but I've been fighting it. I try not to take any meds. I was taking a sleeping depression medication there for a while, and I stopped taking that because I just want to be aware of everything going on in my life. But that is my life update video. Sorry for leaving you guys hanging. I know you guys are super supportive. Majority of you guys are super supportive, and I absolutely love that. But I will miss couponing. I really will miss it, but there's just things that I gotta do, and it works better in my favor, and you know, me putting a hiatus on it might help. But like I said, I might just kind of do a couple videos, and if I do, I might not take the camera with me, but I might like just go to the store, grab a couple stuff, and then just do a quick haul or something like that. I might do something like that, because that's what really sucks, is bringing my camera in and doing all that math. But if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm happy here to help you guys. And I know a lot of you guys mentioned about tattoos. I did get this tattoo 2 weeks ago. It is a barcode. I got it of one of my favorite books. So I got that, and then I ended up getting a 4-leaf clover because I have found probably 200-300 of those in my lifetime. I have 8 tattoos. A lot of you guys are like, you have tattoos? Yeah, I have 8 of them. 8 of them. I do want to get another one. I got to figure out how much it's going to cost, but I used my Christmas money. I saved up and used my Christmas money for that. But I do want to get a skull with some books and butterflies on my arm. So that is something, and if it doesn't happen for another year or so, then it doesn't happen. But I know a lot of you guys are like, did you get a tattoo? Did you get a tattoo? Yes, I did. But I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on what is going on in my life. Make sure you guys give this video a great big thumbs up to let me know that you show your love. And I will see you guys soon. And don't forget, I am not leaving you. I will still be here. I'm just putting a hiatus on couponing. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.